Hey everyone, welcome again, shining people. Suria here, and so excited to be welcoming you to our fresh new season. This is our season 2, everyone, and Shine is all about personal growth, self love, healing, and inspiring you to be the best that you can be through your personal challenges that you will be able to triumph. So, we are all about bringing people that can touch our hearts and inspire us through their strengths on how they overcome their challenges. And it's all about the breakdowns to breakthrough and taking their mess into a very powerful message. And in our season 2, we are all about parenting. Yes, positive parenting. And we want to bring this concept of self-love, growth, and personal development, healing, and the courage to heal from the breakdowns and the breakthrough moments of being a parent, all the complexities of raising kids and teens in this new era. And it's about how do we actually raise kids and teens without raising our stress levels. So this is what Shine episode 1 and our season 2 is going to be all about. It's all about just bringing that love and that power to transform yourself first as a parent before you bring that out to your children. So for the first episode today, we're going to bring on our guest for today. And for today's episode, our maiden episode, we have a guest, an amazing parent with one child, and who is a tiger mom. And she has a breakdown in her relationship with her only son. They couldn't get along, and they're always fighting, and the tension is always high at home. And we're going to hear from her. How did she overcome these challenges and finally come to peace with her only child? And with me right here, I have in the studio Siti Mastura. Welcome, Siti.
Thank you so much for having me on
Yes.
Shine TV show.
Awesome. So I just want to share with the viewers here,
Okay.
so I'll call you Mas. Yeah,
Yes,
Mas.
sure,
Okay,
you
so
can.
Mas, you have the only son, right?
Yes.
So share with us what is this tiger parrot? You look so sweet.
Thank you.
I can't imagine you. So
Yeah, the
can you roar a
tiger.
bit?
Mm.
Okay, I know. All mummies, all of us look so sweet, isn't it? So only God knows what happened at home, right? So sweet. So what is this tiger mom about? And it's your only child. So tell us about this, yeah.
Okay, so I have one child. His name is Mustaqim, and I guess it's because he's my only child. So I believe. I used to be. How do I say? I want to be in control. I want the best for him. I want him to do his best and all these things. But maybe the way I parent, okay, portrays that. That means
Right.
everything has to follow what I want it to be.
Right.
Yes.
To be in
so
control.
To be in control,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
How old is
precious.
Mustaqim right now? How old is he now?
He is now turning 11 this year, so he's in primary 5.
So how long
Yes.
has the roaring and the tigering been?
Oh, okay, I have to admit it, right?
Right.
But it has been since he was as young as 3 years old.
3. Whoa. Okay, so
Yep.
from 3. So this tiger parenting of your only child, right?
Yes.
So I'm sure all parents, we all want the best for our children. I mean, who doesn't? Who
Yep.
doesn't, right? We want all the best. But you were talking about control. So what do you mean when you want to control him? What does that look like in a typical scenario when you want to control him?
There's a lot of things, right? But it has always got to do with my. I mean, he always has to follow my way, and
On the highway.
sometimes it's either my way or highway.
Okay.
And the frustration is that it's not all the time that I get that way as well,
All right.
because of the tensions and whatever different opinions and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So, and actually also that's how I deal with it. So it's like,
Right.
I get stressed up.
Right.
And I start to feel that, okay, am I like being a bad parent?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that I'm not giving enough? So I have all those things, right? But
Right.
yet I still want to prove, hey, what I do is correct.
Right.
I'm a good mom and all this so called, but it just doesn't
Right.
synchronize. You see?
And you were saying like control. So give an example of like how you want to control him, like in a situation maybe when he was say in primary school, like a control in the homework or
Yeah, in
what
the
is that?
past, I mean, I do what I thought I knew, right? So in the past, it's always been a lot of drilling as well. In fact, that I started him on assessment books as early as 4 years old.
Whoa! But you must
Yes.
finish that 10 pages.
Yeah, so
like-
it's always about 5 pages and more, 10
So it
pages.
has to be like
yes,
that.
it has to be. I even tried to have, and I executed some things like, today you do English and Malay, you must complete this.
How many pages?
Yes,
And very
correct.
specific.
Yes,
Like
specific.
10 pages, 20
I
pages.
used to
like-
do that.
Oh
I really
wow.
used to do
Okay. So and if it
Looking
doesn't,
back, I was like, huh?
so if
what?
it doesn't complete that 10,
Then
20,
he doesn't get what he wants.
right.
He doesn't get what he wants to play or to get the iPad and stuff
Right.
like that,
And kids being kids, I mean, they don't go like, yeah, I'm gonna do 10
No,
pages.
of course
right?
not.
So, of course, like he would resist. I would assume that. Does he resist? Does he talk back to you, or
Yes,
what happened?
at that time, if I when I recall, yes, he will say that's too much and whatever. But I would say no. Stick to this, that kind of thing. But he will react. The reaction will be causing me more frustrations.
So
when
what sort of
he-
reaction? Like what
when
kind of?
he delays,
So like taking his sweet time.
yeah,
okay.
and then like going to the toilet, and then you know what I don't want to do, that kind of thing.
You see that behavior when you see that he's not actually like doing it as fast as you want, and he's not
Yes.
focused, and he's taking his dilly-dallying time and going to the toilet and all
Yep.
that. When you see that behavior, what do you label that? Like, what do you see that as? Like him being naughty, him being like defiant. What do you see that as?
Lazy.
So common. There's no parent that I have met in my 20 years that has never used that word.
Yep.
So you're not the only one, really. Most parents will always use this word.
Yes.
My child is lazy. I
Lazy,
always hear
yes,
that. Is that
correct.
true?
It's
Like
true.
you would say, he's actually very good, but
He is lazy,
Lazy.
or slow, that kind
so
of thing.
yeah, parents, you're watching this right now. So if you
feel
can
me?
resonate with what we're talking about, I want you to give the hearts. Okay, give a lot of love. Give a lot of love. Give the hearts and thumbs up. You know any mommy who calls their kids lazy. Okay, tag them right now. Okay, tag them right now, because I think they need to listen to this. Okay, so that's the label, lazy, and that frustrates you.
Yes.
Right. So what do you do when you're frustrated?
Whoa! Then the tiger comes out.
All right. So
Roar, yeah, and
to
I think,
control him, like
yes, and I used to feel good when I can, okay, the moment I shout or I raise my voice, I felt that sense of, okay, you better listen to me.
power.
Power,
Mommy is in
authority.
power.
Now then you wanna listen to me, okay? So it's like that.
Right.
It was ongoing
Ongoing.
for a few years.
I think that's kind of draining, isn't it?
It was draining.
very draining.
It's draining. Not only, I mean, personally for me, it drains, and I still don't get what I mean, I
You don't
still
get the desired result.
yes,
Yeah.
but at that moment, okay, yes, I'm in power.
Okay.
Yes, the moment he just keep quiet. Okay, everything. Okay, just listen because Ibu is angry. I don't want her to shout. Okay, I'm just doing it. So at that moment, I felt that triumph.
Right.
But there was still something that wasn't
Settled.
settled,
Right.
and then it wasn't we were not connecting.
Got
actually.
it.
Yeah.
So I guess we can all relate to this. I call this a remote control parenting.
You can
So
call
you kind
that.
of like you want to remote control your child, like
Yes.
press, like or a checklist, like do 10 pages by this time
Yep.
at this rate. Sit down, be quiet, be happy, smile, be
Yep.
nice to me, and finish the work. And all done, good. Okay, now we go to sleep. Then
Yes.
like okay, I'm
And
happy.
listen to me. You must
Listen to me.
I'm your mother.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes. We have heard that a gazillion times.
I'm feeling
right?
very.
Okay, and we actually, right now, what we actually have is, very interestingly, okay, if you really cannot imagine how sweet Mastura can be a tiger mom, we actually have a clip of how that actually looks like. Okay, when there is this tension going on,
Yep.
and when mommy wants the her way or is the highway, and when the child is deemed lazy. So let's check sweet mommy turn tiger mom. Check this out.
Which page are you at now?
Page 51. The
No,
same
which one? I asked you just now to do 10 pages. Ni page yang keberapa?
third, I think.
Only third page.
Yeah.
I finished cooking already then until now only third page. Later you buat apa?
Belajar. I mean, study the questions lah. It's not.
Study the
It's not.
questions. Or
it's
were you
not
with your
easy.
tablet just now?
I was on my tablet. Why do you think I was on my tablet? If your tablet.
Yeah, so why are you playing? Did you play just now?
No.
Betul.
Yes.
Then why are you not moving from the third page?
Because I'm slow. Because I'm trying to go as fast as one page
Jawab.
a minute.
Jawab. Jawab. Jawab lagi.
Ah!
Jawab lagi. Jawab.
Ah!
Suruh belajar always like that
I don't have to study. I don't have to play. Not learn anything.
Boleh lah play. Nanti you fail play.
I want to do what I
Suruh
want.
belajar je macam gini. Then you keep on. Jawab lagi cakap guru. Macam gini and tomorrow another 10 more pages. And no more tablet. Okay?
No.
No? I don't care. I still ask you to do 10 page, means 10 page every day.
No. I want something.
Then you don't want to listen to me. Jawab lagi. Nak buat tak sekarang? Lawan lagi. Kalau nak malas, malas lah. Then everything you won't get, right? You don't want, right? You don't want playtime, right? Then I don't give you playtime.
I want.
Then you still rebelling what I said. Buat sekarang, habiskan 10 pages.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so now all of us saw that side of our sweet mommy here.
Okay.
How do you feel when you actually watch that again? Like, I mean, that was you
Yeah.
doing that. Like, how do you feel about that?
I can't put in words, but I just can't believe that that was me.
Right.
And of course, I feel, I don't know, I feel, what was wrong with me, because every time it's, what's wrong with you, like you're this, you're that. Then I look, there's something is not right with me as a parent.
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
I feel very disappointed also, actually,
yourself.
when I saw that. It's like, what have I been doing all this time?
Yeah, and I'm very sure parents who actually watch that clip, some of you may resonate with that. Like possibly that's you. You see yourself with your child like that. And most often, as parents, when we are doing that, we can't see it. Like unless it's recorded, and we're like, oh my, when did I actually do that?
Yes.
So parents, if you have done that before and you have been that tiger parent, just like how Mas is, we all did what we did based on what we knew.
Yep.
Okay, then. So this is what this program is about. It's about raising the awareness so that you can, be that best version of yourself as a parent. And if that is you, give all the hearts to yourself and to Mas. Okay, so give the hearts out, everyone. Hearts out. And if you know any parent who has been in that position or going through the, just tag them below, and so that they know this, and also hit the share button and get this word out. Now back to that scene, like, you know, you are a home-based mom, right? I mean, as in, like, you're working from home.
Yep.
You do your business from home, and just want to ask this question: has stress got anything to do with that? Like, the reason why you blow up, is it about stress that you're going through?
Yes, it is
So
indeed. In fact, like, you know, since this started like way back when he was 3 or 4 years old, it actually started even before I became a freelance, you know, corporate.
Okay.
Work stress. I would say that a lot of work stress
Right,
and
right.
personal stress as well.
Okay.
Which probably I feel maybe I don't know who to express to.
Right.
And you know, and whether I realize it or not, I was expressing it
Through him,
in
to
that
him,
moment,
like a
through-
ticking time bomb.
Yes, yes,
right. So
correct.
so it doesn't matter whether you are a corporate mom or you are a stay-home mom. It's got nothing to do with it. Stress is just is.
Yep,
It's stress.
true.
And then when, like you said, when you don't know how to release that stress, it becomes like a ticking bomb
Yes.
and like a volcano. So we want to see how that explosion looks like. Okay, so we're gonna see how stress actually, you know, spewed in this volcanic moment. Watch this now.
Game volume. I'm doing my work, you know. You pasal? I'm doing my work, right? I asked you to lower down the volume. Habis mengkap je ni.
Tak dengar.
Tak dengar? I said twice already.
Tak dengar.
Tak dengar. Lawan lagi cakap. Give me the tab. Give me the tab. Give me the tab. Give me the tab. You know how stressful it is or not sekarang? Ibu tengah nak submit ibu punya ni tau. Bangun. Bangun. Muhammad Mustaqim, get out. What are you doing, Izzat? Ibu dah cakapkan dari tadi kan. I ask you to lower down the volume, right?
Tak dengar.
Tak dengar. I already said just now, right? You cakap tak dengar. You cakap tak dengar. Give me the tablet. Tablet. I gave you the tablet, right? And then you tak nak cakap kan?
I didn't hear.
You didn't hear. I already told you so many times already just now. Tak nak dengar kan? Tak nak dengar juga kan? I'm gonna take this tablet. I want to take this tablet.
Tap my shoulder or something.
Tap on your shoulder. I already asked you to lower down the volume. You don't want. Lawan lagi. Lawan lagi. Lawan lagi. Lawan lagi. I'm gonna take the tablet. Don't care already. Go. Go. Sana.
So it's not, you know, it's not just being a corporate mom that has stress. So it's corporate moms, whether you're corporate mom
Or
or you are a freelance mom, you home-based mom. Stress is just what it is. It's just stress.
Yep.
And when it builds up, that's what happens. It just like, you know, it just explodes into a volcano. And most times, you know, the children are the one who's going to be
gets
at
all
the,
it.
gets all the brunt, right? So what we are going to watch next, okay, the next part is we're going to find out how this tiger mom turns around everything and then, you know, experience that breakthrough, you know, turn all this messy situation into a best message, right? So it's this beautiful turnaround that we're gonna hear next, and we are gonna go to the next segment. Stay tuned.
And this program specifically helps parents and their children go through schooling on a much easier way, so that they have time for themselves, important time for the children, especially for working adults who have careers, and sometimes we don't have much time with our children, and this specifically meets that need. It cuts down the learning time so that they have free time on the weekends. Saturday and Sundays can be especially for the child. They go out together, not spend too much time on studying and enjoy each other's company, and that's important. It actually took me a long time to teach her spelling before, but now I can say it's going to take a very short time. The other thing is, I think the 3 words I could describe for this 2 days was enlightening, very loving family of people who care for us, and I think bright future for any child who comes. So that's the 3 things which I think most parents want for their children.
Hi, my name is Nikita, and I'm glad that I actually signed up for this program. It being I would say it's like a birthday gift that I give to my daughter. Yeah, because many years I felt that just buying toys is just clutter up your space and all that. But as a working mom, I felt that I need to learn something to help her to study, and not just telling her study, all the time. And I feel like as a kid at that age, and given the education system in Singapore right now, there's a lot of words that I never used to learn when I was her age at 8 years old. So I feel that the whole education system has changed tremendously. And with these techniques that at this Genius IQ is really a great boost to our children's confidence because they learn a lot of techniques. With these techniques, right, I think I get a far better idea of how I can do it even better, to help her, especially in her weaker subjects. And I'm so glad that I took this course, yeah. And I would recommend that you do it as well if you are a parent. Thank you very much.
And welcome back, everyone. So we saw the testimonials of the Genius IQ parents. So Genius IQ Positive Parenting is all about supporting the children and the teenagers, age 8 to 16. It's really about giving them the skills, study skills, so that they can study with less stress and have more fun actually learning. So learning is all about having fun, less stress, and being able to retain more and do more. So we do that with the children, and of course we have parents together with the kids, because the element of positive parenting with the child really supports the child emotionally. So we not just want the child to be very smart, but we also want the child to be happy, and parents and child to be happy. So that's what Genius IQ is all about. So I'm gonna bring back our guest, Siti Mastura, about her experience with her son Mustaqim, going through that process of Genius IQ. So, Mas, you went through, right?
Yes,
Finally,
I did.
the volcano erupted, right? And then I guess it's SOS moment for you, right?
Yes.
Like you knew that
I knew that I needed help, actually.
you needed help, and that brought you to the Genius IQ workshop. So you brought Mustaqim along, and what happened in that? In that scenario?
I mean, of course, initially it's about my child first. Like, basically, I saw that, hey, actually, this child has a lot of potential, and he was even able to do the method, score 100%, even within a short time. And
How old was he when you brought him to the workshop?
He was about 6 years
Was
old.
only 6 years old?
Yes.
Wow, and he could score.
He could score. So,
Smart boy.
And he was happy. He had this. He was shining. He was like, and there's this enthusiasm that I've never seen before. So I was like, hey, this is something new, and I knew that something is something I should pursue.
That is a very powerful turnover that we've seen it over and over again when parents bring their kids along to the workshop. And just in the workshop alone, when the kids are able to score, something happened internally.
Yes.
Like they get more confident,
Yes,
more
correct.
confident, and I think that's what you saw in
Correct.
Mustaqim.
Yep.
Right, but he was too young at the time.
Yes.
So what happened?
And if I were to add on, because of my method that I was doing, I observed that my child, he actually has a fear, of speaking up. Public speaking, or like standing in front of crowds to talk.
Okay.
He is something that he will definitely not choose to do.
Right.
So when I attended the workshops and the boot camps, and I together with him, right? So something just shifted, and I was so shocked that during the boot camp, he actually stepped up and was
Wow.
able to take that mic and spoke to, I think about, it was a full house, so I think it was about 80 packs altogether,
Wow.
parents and
that was his
children.
first time.
That was his first time.
Public speaking.
Yes.
That is the number one fear.
Yeah.
So for him to step up,
Yes.
I'm sure he must be very proud.
I quickly took out my phone and video, even if it was just for a few moments, right? I felt that was such a big achievement, and I kind of melted also at
Right.
that time, and I felt that wow, this really is helping
Right.
him, and
Right.
he himself declared, that
Right.
he's got more confidence now.
Okay.
So it's like wow.
So that experience of him being not having that confidence, but you knew that he was smart. Like, okay, this
Yes.
child is smart. Like, we all parents have that. We always feel that way. Like, I know it. Just my child has that potential, but it's not like coming out yet. So when you saw that, like, you brought him to the workshop and he was
Yes.
able to score, and then after that he was able to step up and speak.
Yes.
So that was a very huge transformation, right, for you. So like I always see that in the workshop as well. Like, if parents, you bring your kids, right, to the workshop, you're gonna see that for yourself. You're gonna see your child transform, and it's very shocking. Like, in just like 15 minutes, half an hour, you see your child scoring 100%. So, and I think that bonding also during the workshop
Yes.
supported you. So we're gonna like see these highlights of how Mustaqim step up, okay, in the workshop. So let's check out our genius boy, Mustaqim.
Okay, I believe in you.
Because first from me and then now I got more confidence in myself.
So Mastura, during the boot camp, right? So what did you realize in the boot camp that got that amazing transformation in Mustaqim?
I realized, I mean, it was upon my observation and aha moment later on, is because I was the one who actually participated, especially in the first day. So, whatever the trainer asked for volunteers, questions and all,
right.
I'm the one who, me, I want to grab the mic, I want to talk. So
So it's not like you do first. No.
I
Okay.
realized that, that was my
that was
transformation.
that was you in the past.
It was
you do this, you
correct.
do that. Okay.
So then I realized that, actually, I think he was observing me as his parent.
right,
So,
right.
so my mom did that. So, so when as a child, right? So when they see the mother or the parent doing something good, and they say, they realize actually I can also do it. So
Yes,
by the
yes.
second day, that clicked, and I was like, oh yeah, this is it. It's because I stepped up. And do the things that I did. So that was that played a part in
Right.
giving him that confidence.
Exactly. You know what this reminds me of a quote, and the quote is on kids. They do not listen to what you tell them to do,
Ooh, yes.
but they do what you do. So you actually cracked the code there. So
Yes.
instead of like just telling you were the one doing everything.
Correct.
And he just saw you doing it, and he just role modeled you.
Yep.
Right, and that's more effortless, isn't it?
Yes, it was effortless because
Yeah.
I didn't even expect that moment to happen.
You didn't even have to
actually.
force him
Yeah,
or
no.
push him. He
Yes.
just did it.
Yes,
So
correct.
that was really amazing. And also I felt that the element of you actually taking that 100% responsibility to you had an issue.
Yep.
And you found the solution, like you
Yes.
sought the solution,
Yes.
and you were serious about like
Yes.
working it. Isn't
Because
that
I saw something in the initial workshop that I didn't see when I was with him at home.
Right.
That he could score, and then he has this confidence and enthusiasm, to learn more. I said,
Right.
how come I did not get that? I
Okay.
had to use a lot of efforts.
Right.
See, so that was where I realized, hey, this is something that I should pursue, and who knows, when I pursue this, when I go for it, there will be more things that I would discover.
awesome?
Yeah.
Right, and also what we wanna talk about next would be you have gone through the boot camp,
Yeah.
right, with your son, and how do you actually continue to take the learning from the boot camp in your day-to-day life.
Yep.
So what we're going to do now is we are going to look into how Mastura actually apply whatever that she has learned in the boot camp and how she applied that to her day-to-day life to keep that communication constant and to see that transformation evolve. Okay, we'll come back after this.
Enriching and very mind-boggling experience these past few days, and knowing that every child is a brilliant child. All right, it's only a matter of just tapping on his where are his hidden gems, and believing in him. To describe the three words to me, it's been awesome, brilliant, and then very enriching.
What I like about this camp is that it brings you to the places where you think, oh, you may not reach in your life, and maybe help rediscover your dreams, and that everything can be successful. Three things to describe this camp is that adventurous, loving, and careful and caring.
Good job.
What I like about this 2 days workshop basically is the involvement part of the parents journeying together with our child to learn and relearn as parents ourselves. It's very purposeful, and I like it that the getting involved, and then the facilitators, the coach, they're so encouraging, and they helped us, even parents and child, to bond together and learn together. Simply awesome. Thank you.
And if you have gained value so far, make sure that you hit the share button, comment and like below. And also, there's going to be a very, very cool bonus for all of you who's watching right now. If you've been listening to this and you find that whatever that you have heard is very beneficial, we are offering you a free guide. Yes, a free guide. It's Genius IQ Positive Parenting free guide that's going to support you, and it's an online guide that's going to support you with using whatever that you are listening here in this show, and then you can apply it to your kids. It's going to be tips, strategies, study strategies, positive parenting strategies in this free guide. So all you need to do is just to type below free Genius IQ guide. Just comment below free Genius IQ guide. Right? So just type free Genius IQ guide. Okay, so just type below, and you can tag your friends also so that they can also get the free guide. So we're gonna send the guide to you through your messenger, your Facebook Messenger, and also through your inbox email. So just comment below. Just comment below free Genius IQ guide, and check your messenger box. So back to that, amazing transformation that you saw in Mustaqim. So what actually happened during that boot camp? Because this tiger mom, suddenly in the boot camp, you have this amazing transformation. Something must have happened in the boot camp. So what was that?
Okay, I mean, there were a few aspects of it, okay, besides on the first thing that I realized, one is that actually for studying and all that, right, actually there is a way that I do not have to put too much pressure on my son, because of the techniques and all that. So actually I realized that my son can study less and play more,
Exactly.
and still show
It's like
results.
studying hard versus studying smart, isn't
Yeah,
it? Right?
so that was something new,
Yes.
because what I know is that you want to score well and all that.
You have to study,
have to
study,
really
study.
put, study hard and all that.
Yeah.
So
Which is
personally,
actually not true, isn't it? Like you need to have the study techniques. And
Correct.
plus you mentioned Mustaqim loved to play games.
yes, correct. So he loves to play. So that was one discovery that I made. Okay?
Right.
And then another one is that
Let me pause.
Uh-huh.
How many of you parents, have that same thing with our mommy here? Your children love to play games? Yes?
Yes.
Thumbs up, everyone. Okay,
yeah,
so
they can carry on, right? 10 hours, 24
yes,
hours.
forever,
Yes,
forever. Yeah.
Yep.
So because they love to play games, and then then learning has to be fun, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So that was one aspect that something that I discovered on that day. And then the other one was more towards, my heart and my emotion, because, I was guided, I realized that words really matter. And when we were guided on how what are the words that we can use on our child, and there was moments there were moments where for the first time I said a very good word, something that I've never used before, in the vocabulary, right? So my son actually cried.
Oh.
And I cried too, and I was like, wow. And that has a really big impact, because I know that has lifted him up. A praise is not just an empty praise when you really speak from the heart. And given that moment, I realized that at that moment I realized that, hey, this really is the change that I was looking for.
Wow.
Oh, okay, I'm getting emotional a little bit.
Amazing. Wow.
Yeah,
what?
because sometimes I have to say that sometimes these are the words that we do not get, that I don't get from my own parents,
So,
But because our parents, they know how to love us the way they do. They know how to love us.
They do what they know.
Yeah, they do what they know.
Given what they know best at that time. Right? They do what they do. Yeah.
So this is not about trying to change my parents, no, but it's about me at that moment right now. This is what I can give to my child, and it was really, really an emotional moment for me, and that was that was what I was looking for. So the positive parenting part, the positive
like
words.
study techniques. That's why we call it Genius IQ positive parenting. Like the study techniques are very important to help the child do well. Of course, we want the child to score, but score with the right techniques, and then we want the positive parenting to come in. And I so agree with you. Like all our parents, with all due respect to all our parents, they raise us given their very best. They do their best given what they know, and no one has a manual. Like we don't give birth and then suddenly like bloop, there's a manual that comes out. How even we have handphones and smartphones, we have manuals for everything, but we don't have manual for the most important thing, which is raising children. So
I also learned how to manage my expectations as well. So it's not about what happened in the past, or but it's more about where do I want to go forward now, given that I have a child now. So this is
that whole breakdowns that you have experienced with Mustaqim has now transformed into a beautiful breakthrough, right? So that is so powerful, the breakthrough moments, okay? And it is really very possible for any parent to achieve this with their child. Right? And what we want to know right now is how you can actually, like what you've been doing since the Genius IQ Bootcamp is over, right? What you have been doing to continue this process with Mustaqim, and how has it been since then, the bootcamp? So we are going to get back on that. And if parents listening to this and you're feeling so emo, give us all the hearts, okay? Thumbs up and share. And make sure, remember, we are giving away the Genius IQ Positive Parenting free guide. It's got a lot of tips on how to help your child score and a lot of tips on positive parenting. Get it for free. All you need to do is comment below. Just comment below and type these words: Genius IQ guide, okay? Genius IQ guide. Just comment below Genius IQ guide. Comment below Genius IQ guide. Tag your friends, any parents you know who wants a positive change in themselves, because it's about raising you first before raising your child. So make sure you comment below. Free, okay? It's free. Genius IQ guide, okay? So free Genius IQ guide.
It's a good experience. I didn't know that there is a different learning style, and I get to know about my two two boys' style of learning. They are totally different.
The workshop is very useful. It teaches you to make learning very fun.
There's other ways of learning, fun ways, and other ways besides the way that I learn during my days.
Saya ingat macam ini untuk budak-budak je kan. Tapi nevertheless actually parents pun memang patut because it brings us the bonding.
He's more confident, and for those of you out there who's having second thoughts about this course, don't be having any thoughts at all. Just come. It's very fruitful and it will benefit your child for life.
Last time I thought learning was just a boring stuff which I have to survive, but this workshop teach me how to love it, like it, and also use it in life.
So there you saw in a nutshell what happens in a Genius IQ bootcamp. So the kids are having fun. It's a very, very fun-filled environment where the kids are learning a lot of different techniques. So some of the techniques that they learn, for example, are how to memorize a few hundred words in just a few minutes, how to master the dictionary, how to do comprehension, how to study many chapters in a short period of time. So a lot more techniques. But beyond that is the bonding. Okay, the bonding between the parent and child that will really last forever. So back to our guest, Siti Mastura. So that is that whatever that you learn from the boot camp, right? Of course, there are all those 12 different techniques. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you continue to apply whatever that you learn in the boot camp in your day-to-day life now with Mustaqim?
I mean, of course, there is the study part where I actually acknowledge his learning styles, you know, and allow him.
Okay.
I really like this because nowadays he really plays more and he studies less. And
his
no
results?
more drilling of anything.
What about the
all.
results?
The results is astounding.
Oh,
It's still
wow.
fantastic. You know, and he was top in one of his subjects actually last year as well.
Congrats, Mustaqim.
Yeah, so and I manage my expectations as well. To me, as long as you know, my love for him is not defined by his grades. You know, as long as he knows that he's done his best. You know,
That is
and
awesome.
I accept whatever is. You see.
right.
Plus, at the same time, the daily application it goes beyond the techniques where I mean, this may sound simple, but actually, I am really thankful that I actually got my child back.
Wow.
I got him back. I really got him back, and I practice what we learn. You know, I hug him, and I feel the bond, and we are closer than ever before. You know, maybe it's like a lot of things that I should have been closer to him when he was young. I used to have a lot of guilt and all that, but it doesn't matter anymore. I release that because what I know is that he's now with me. He's now with me, and that was priceless, and that was priceless because I chose to change myself. I chose to make the change, and I see all these positive things happening,
Right.
and this is something that I would never trade for anything.
So thank you for that, Mastura. And if
welcome.
you're wondering what this daily ritual is all about between Mastura and Mustaqim, so we are going to quickly see this very heartwarming clip of what's going on with Mastura and Mustaqim on a day-to-day basis. Watch this now.
Ready for school?
Yeah.
What time you go back today? Pakai kasut. Okay. So, any more homework after this?
No.
Is this, are those your final 2 questions?
Yes.
Kami tulis dulu.
Last question. Done.
Well done. Dah. Lepas ni nak buat apa?
Watch TV and play.
Play? Play apa?
Play Lego.
Lego. Soccer? No soccer today.
I
Don't want to play soccer.
today.
Okay, so no more homework and then everything packed ready for tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so after this you're gonna play Lego. Then are you gonna watch anything?
And watch Teenage Ninja Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And then this little Moon Junior siapa yang nak watch?
Watch with me.
Yeah, so all packed ready. Tomorrow you finish at 3:15. Okay dah. You go and rest, go and play, and do whatever you want. Okay, so finish homework already, right?
Yes.
Okay. See ya.
Okay.
Oh, that is so heartwarming, isn't it? Everyone, if you see that and you feel it and you feel touched, hearts out, everyone. Hearts out, hearts, and give the hearts thumbs up. Share this and tag as many parents as you know so that can we spread this awareness of love. So now, Mastura, this love is in the air. So you have gained back your child, and it's the most priceless thing, right? And that ritual that you do with him, the love, the bonding is all back. What would be that message that you would send out to parents right now who's watching this? Like, what would you tell them? Given all this journey that you've shared with us, that breakdown, breakthrough, so all the messiness has come to this message. So what would that message be?
I would say that, most of the time we would always want to find out what is wrong with our child. Why are they not listening to us? You have done so much. Why is it things like this and things like that? Maybe, based on my experience, it's good to take a step back. And it's not what's wrong with them. It is what is it about me that I can do something about.
Yeah,
Because
it's not so what's wrong with us,
It's
right?
not.
Because that's going to make us feel even worse.
Yeah, right. It's more
Yeah.
of what is it about me that I can
Improve.
improve and
yeah.
change. And raising myself first before I raise my child.
Wow.
And I can assure you that when I took the step and I keep on applying it, it does not only improve the bonding together with me and my child, but it also improves the bond together with the people around me who matters.
Wow.
Especially my parents who are watching this right now, and my husband. So it's the impact, because love, right?
Yeah.
Love always wins, and
Yes.
love has the ripples.
Yeah.
So when I give out, and I really feel this. But of course, there are still the challenge, because there are still challenges because some people think I'm giving too much love.
Too much love.
Too much. Actually, there's no such thing as too much love. But I'm not here to please everybody on earth, right? But I will stick by what I believe in, and I'm already experiencing the results, that continuous bonding with my child, and I will continue to do what I believe in, and I hope that parents out there, can feel me, and perhaps it's never too late to
never too
start,
late.
no matter what age your child is.
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
beautiful.
more important is the awareness.
The
Once
awareness.
once you have the awareness and you choose to do something about it,
Yeah.
I'm very sure you can experience the transformation and the miracle that happened.
Wow, I'm so happy for you. I'm really so happy for you. So happy for Mustakim if you're watching this. Okay, so I'm so happy for you. This amazing transformation, and thank you so much for your vulnerability. Shine is all about that, about, souls and individuals who come forward and they are so open like you to share this with a beautiful message. It's about transforming all that, that wounds, right, into wisdom, into power. So wounds into wisdom, breakdown to breakthroughs, and mess to message.
When I heal me,
yes,
okay, it
you
spreads.
heal everyone
Yes, you
else.
heal everyone.
So this
Yep.
is what we are all about. So that was an amazing breakdown to breakthrough moment from a parent that shared everything from the depths of from her heart. So this is what Shine is all about. It's about inspiring you, it's about healing, it's about personal growth, self-love, and most importantly, turning those breakdowns into breakthroughs and mess into message. And when you continue sharing this beautiful message around, make sure that you hit the hearts and the thumbs up and the share button. And remember, we have a Genius IQ Positive Parenting Guide, and it's free, and we're giving it away for free, and it's going to have a lot of tips, learning strategies, how to be a better empowered parent. We're going to have positive parenting tips. It's all free. Just comment below free Genius IQ Guide. Just comment below free Genius IQ Guide. And remember to catch us again every Thursday at 9 o'clock right here, shining your way and shining your life. So share this out, just like our page. The link is somewhere in this video. Like our page, spread the word out, spread the love out. We are just all about empowering lives and getting as many people to be empowered, especially with our season on empowering parents and spreading that self-love and that message to help parents with solutions for raising kids and raising teens without raising your stress level. So I hope to see you again in our next Shine episode. See you on our next Shine show. Bye for now. Bye.